All right. Is this thing on? I think it is. How is everybody? Well, another day is done. And needless to say, I am tired as hell. But I'm happy. All right. Let me adjust this up a little bit. Not able to test the audio with this app that I'm using. So I'm just going to have to assume that it's working. And hopefully all will go well. It's been a while since I've used this thing. So it just is what it is. So everybody, how was your day? Hope everybody had a safe day at least. People are sick of going to work. Let's see here. Why is this? Trying to find myself on the channel. So I don't know if it's streaming live or not. So I guess I'll find out whenever it ends. But Sunday night, I'll be live with the real show. It's been hard. Here, let me. All right, switch on another light. Have to set up my green screen later, and think I'm gonna be using this app so that I can take guests. I can take phone calls currently, no matter what I use to stream. But I want to take on some video guests this Sunday night. Talk about some different things, have some fun. Think I'm getting out of the political bullshit because it's just too much to keep up with, and nobody cares. I'm finding that nobody really gives a damn. It just is what it is. So hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So hopefully we'll all survive the mess. You know what I mean? You know what though? I better plug this in because it's going to die. All right. So anyway, I am renovating my desktop setup. Got a few new items coming in a few days, and so that can make it a little bit more functional. I mean, I've been tweaking this thing for the past couple of years, trying to get to a point where I'm satisfied. I'm such a perfectionist, so I'm always nitpicking and trying to get things perfect. And I know nothing's perfect. I know nothing will ever be perfect, but hey, here we go. Okay, I see it now. All right, that's dope. So like I said, I'm going to use this platform. This is Melanat, by the way, that I'm streaming through. Um, it's an online streamer. Um, that I became acquainted with a couple years ago. And over that time, it's developed and gotten better, you know. So I will probably use this Sunday night. That way, I can bring some guests on live with us, and see how it works out. I definitely need to upgrade my account. I haven't used it in over a year. So I need to upgrade so that I can get rid of their logo and all that shit. And take advantage of some of the other features that are available. We always got to pay for the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's, it's really okay. I mean, it's not something that I can develop for myself right at the moment because I don't have millions of dollars in R&D funds available. So I kind of wish, though, like years ago when I first became computer savvy, and I mean many years ago, first time I actually had a computer was even before MS-DOS. What was that thing? I had no, MS-DOS was the operating system. I before Windows. I had a Tandy, I think it was a Tandy 5000 from Radio Shack was my first desktop computer. And basically all you could do was nothing. It really had a big floppy disk drive. That shit was crazy. Now we carry around a supercomputer in the palm of our hands every day. If you have one of the premium smartphones. That's crazy when I think about that. These phones that we have now are far more powerful than a whole desktop computer that I used to use over 30 years ago. Yeah. That's wild. Because let's see, I was out of the Navy 34 years ago. Coming up on 35 years in December. It'll be since I left active duty. And I got my first desktop computer. It's like 3 years before I left the Navy. So that was like 1985. No, I'm sorry. It was 1987 when I got my first personal computer. 1987, right after I transferred to Hawaii from Japan. Got my first desktop computer, and man, I was on top of the world. I was learning those primitive programming languages like DBase and COBOL and Fortran, and MS-DOS came about, and was learning the code in MS-DOS. Then when Windows hit, Windows was like amazing. We were like, oh my God, we actually have a graphic user interface. That was all the rage. and it was fun. Mostly played games back then, you know, and typed letters, you know, visited bulletin boards. I know none of y'all know what a bulletin board is, but that was like the precursor to the internet, where, you know, it was basically, that's what it was, an electronic bulletin board that you would go on and leave messages, and other people would leave messages, and, you know, sort of like the early chat rooms, you know, so to speak. Um, Come a long way, man. A long, long way. And technology is something. Technology has changed the world, literally. Um, so it's all good, though. But anyway, I see that this is working fine. I don't know what my audio sounded like. I guess I could listen to it right quick. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds real good. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be using this. So if you'd like to be a guest Sunday night, send me an email, crazybabytv@gmail.com. Hit me up or DM me on social media, Crazy Baby TV World, across all platforms except X. I am no longer a member of X, but you can find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, right here on YouTube if you happen to look at this. And let's see, what else? Where else? Twitter. I'm fucked up. Not Twitter, but what's the other one? TikTok. I'm on TikTok, but I don't know. TikTok might be gone Saturday. I think Saturday's the deadline for them to find a buyer. I heard today that Jeff Bezos of Amazon was making a last ditch bid. So we'll see what happens. I just started using TikTok this past January, and some of my people were telling me for the longest, man, you gotta get on TikTok. TikTok is the thing. I wish I had now. I wish I'd gotten on sooner. See a lot of people doing some good things on TikTok. I really like the platform now that I've become more familiar with it. But here's the thing. I always wondered, what is it that made TikTok so much different from like Instagram, you know, or Twitter for that matter, when Twitter was actually good. I think Instagram is probably just as powerful. I think people quit fucking with Instagram so much though when Meta took it over. I know Instagram used to be the place to be. Facebook used to be the place to be at one time. YouTube early on was super powerful. Then it fell off for a while. Now YouTube is the streaming king right now. So they're back on top. Google's done good with YouTube. YouTube has always been decent. The interface was always good. The look was always good. It always worked. And YouTube is still doing its thing. I just don't like the community guidelines at times because they'll hit you with a copyright violation on your own music. I spent 30 years as a music producer, and I have produced a lot of music that's out there that's registered with my name on it as the owner. And when I get these messages on some of my videos that the publisher has filed a copyright claim, I'm like, really? I'm the fucking publisher. That shit always, but I always have to make a phone call to them. Because there's no recourse online to say, hey, this is my fucking music. I originated it on such and such date, such and such time. It's registered through BMI. It's registered through SoundScan and all of the other agencies that it needs to be registered with, the Copyright Office, and all of that. Listed with my company as the publishing company. You can only do that over the phone when you can actually get someone, which is rare. Most of the time, I actually have to send a letter, and go through over 90 days of back and forth to get them to release my video with my music in it. So I hate that about YouTube. I really, really want to start publishing on my own server, which is something we'll probably look into this year. Setting up my own video server where I can upload my content, to my server where I control the access to and put it out to the world, because that technology is available to us now. And it's literally all about really just having a designated hard drive that's connected to the web, 24/7, where people can log in and watch your shit off your hard drive. And nobody can block you, nobody can shut you down. If you have your own direct connect to the World Wide Web and your content is being stored on your server. So that's my next move. So, all right. In any case, Sunday night, 9 p.m., the Ken Jackson Experience. I'll be live right here. I'm not sure what the topic's going to be yet. There were a couple of good topics that came across my desk this week. None of them have to do with politics either. There's a couple of things that I definitely want to address in regards to the culture and our lifestyle and things that would just make our lives better. You know what I mean? Aside from religion and politics. So we're gonna go in that direction. Stay close to the music as usual. I love the music still. I just don't want to be in the music business anymore. But it's going to be what it's going to be. Plain and simple. So in the meantime, y'all stay tuned. I'm your man's Ken Jackson. This has been the Ken Jackson Experience. It's a little experimental broadcast tonight. I'm not even going to post this to the website. It's just going to be here on YouTube. So thank you all if you happen to catch this later, because I know nobody watched it live except me. I was the lone viewer, and that's okay because it wasn't intended really to go out to anybody. I just wanted to make sure my account was still alive and well so that I could use this. All right, so Sunday night, 9 p.m., the Ken Jackson Experience will be live right here, Crazy Baby TV World on YouTube. If you haven't yet, please visit the website, www.crazybabytvworld.com. One thing I am going to talk about this weekend, though, is the initiative that I'm trying to get moving to include dental care as a part of regular health care. A lot of people are dying out there because they can't get their teeth fixed. And contrary to popular belief, dental care is health care. Your teeth can kill you. Your teeth will kill you if you don't take care of them. I got some dental problems my damn self that I've been trying to get taken care of, but I just honestly can't afford that shit. That shit is ridiculously expensive. And this is why so many people don't get the dental care that they need. Not what they want, just the basic needs. Dental insurance doesn't cover any of the work that needs to be done. It'll cover cleanings and simple extractions and shit like that. But man, if you got some serious work that needs to be done, bridges, dentures, veneers, implants especially, which are the most expensive, you just can't get it. And then like emergency rooms need to have dentists on staff 24/7. People go to ER, with a dental problem, and all they do now is give you some antibiotics, and some pain meds and send you on your way and tell you to go see a dentist. Well, why isn't there a dentist here at the emergency room? Why don't hospitals have dentists on staff? That's going to be the topic for Sunday night. All right. I got a whole synopsis already written up. I got a whole program put together. I'm having printed out this week so that I can hand out some information as well. I have all the digital stuff together already. And we're building out a page on the website. It's one of the things that we're going to start doing is we're going to start taking up a collection, and we're going to try to get some dental financing going for people that are in desperate need of some serious dental work. We're going to try to create an outlet where we can sponsor some of that work. So join me on that. I know dental is important to everybody. It should be important to everybody. I think my own dental issues are part of the heart conditions that I have, are part of the blood pressure problems that I've been having. I never realized until I researched it that dental can lead to diabetic issues, all types of other body failure issues, so to speak. So dental's important. So that's going to be our topic. A smile is health. Sunday night, 9 p.m. Ken Jackson Experience. I will see you all then. Peace. I am out.